in this part, we will continue working in our employee class, okay? So, as you guys can see over here, last we did all the getters and setters methods, and we tested them and we saw how that thing works, okay? So, well, this is just to show you how that thing works, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete this one so I don't have the program to go crazy. Okay, so we're gonna implement the first magic method that we have, okay? Well, not the first, actually, the first is the init. So this is another magic method that we have. This one is gonna be the string. And as you probably notice, once you type underscore underscore, Python will list all the magic methods that we have, okay? So I'm gonna say string and immediately add it to itself. Remember, the string method that we're gonna define in our class, it's gonna return only. And whatever it returns, it must be a string, okay? You cannot return any numbers or anything like that. So everything that you return over here, even if you have an integer, you need to make sure that this integer is gonna be a string, okay? So, and it's gonna return it, and whenever you call print function that we always do, and between the parentheses you put the object, it's gonna print out whatever we return from this method, okay? So let me go ahead and return the string that we want to display whenever the user prints out prints out the object that we have, okay? So I'm gonna say return, and then I'm gonna start writing the strings that I wanted to display in my main when I call print function on my object, in this example, imp1, okay? So since it's gonna be a long string, I'm gonna have it between parentheses, and I don't wanna have it listed in one line. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna break it down into different lines. So I'm gonna say first here, I'm gonna say employee name. And here I'm gonna use the format, okay? And then it's gonna display here the name. And I want it to go to a new line after that. And what is it gonna be? I'm gonna use the format. So between the parentheses, I'm gonna say self dot, and here I'm gonna try to practice some of the methods that we used so far, such as getName, okay? And then after that, I'm gonna say add to it another string, which is gonna be the second line I'm gonna have. So I'm gonna go ahead and also say, let me add some space to it, employee. This is just for organization, okay? Employee ID. Again, whatever the employee ID is going to be displayed in this location. And also this is because I'm using the format, okay? And then what I'm going to say over here for the format, I'm going to use the self dot get underscore employee ID, okay? And then I'm going to add to it, because remember, it has to be one string, okay? So this is going to result all of them to be one string, okay? I'm gonna add to it, I'm hitting return, the rest of my string that I wanted to display, I'm gonna say, for example, salary, and the salary, I'm gonna make it, let me try to line them up to look nice with the column. Here you go. Okay, so I am gonna make it like that, just to make it look beautiful, okay? Here, where is it gonna be located? And a new line, dot format. And then also, well, I can say, for example, self in this case. I don't have to use the get salary. I can say self salary. And then I'm just gonna put the last, I'm gonna add the department. And here curly brackets, new line, and format. And I'm gonna say self.department. Self.department. department. I'm just trying to use different techniques over here just to show you that I can use either or, okay? And here is my, I'm closing the string, so it's only one string, okay? So I finished implementing this string method. Once in my program, I'll go over here. You can see over here, I call the display employee. That's a different method, okay? But the difference between display employee and the string method that I just defined over here is the following. So if I say print, and between parentheses, emp1 is gonna display this string. Without having the string method in my class, this will print out to you what is the emp1. It's gonna tell you it's an object of employee. Is that gonna give you the values of the attributes that we have for this object, okay? Let me run this example over here and see how it looks like, okay? So I'm gonna say employee Zara, for example. I'm gonna stick with this information, sales, and sales manager, and the salary is 65,000. Okay, here you go. So this is the output. So the employee, the information of the employee over here, this is actually from here all the way to here. This is from calling the method display employee. But the information that you see over here, this is the string that I returned from the string method that I declared over here, okay? And I print it out by just calling the print function that we have and pass to it the employee one as an argument, okay? And this is how to do the magic method of the string.